Hello and welcome to Senior Racing Club. This week we are at Donington and it's a nighttime race, so anything's going to happen. I think there's going to be just shy of 20 cars on track. I will be showing us on track, but as last week I won't be racing. I do have no technical problems today with my wheel. Just had a very busy day yesterday and paying the price for it today, so I thought I'd stream the race as I enjoyed it last week. Hopefully all my sound levels will be great. No idea where the race is going to go today. I don't know any idea who's going to win it. I've got my ideas based on the times I'm seeing on the screen, but personally I've no idea. There's 16 cars on track at the moment. I know I'm expecting at least one more, so hopefully we'll end up with quite a decent showing. Now obviously with it being a nighttime race, the following of the action with the camera will be a little bit different, but I will try my best to keep track of what's going on around the track. Let's have a quick look at the championship because it's quite interesting to see where we're up to. We've got one race left. Just let me switch that to me championship. There you go. And I think there's one race left after this, and as you can see, Klaus is leading it with a good score of 337, but he's being closely followed by Marco. Now I'm not too sure whether Marco can catch him today unless he finishes right at the back, Klaus, but ultimately I think them two are battling it out, and then we've got Gabriel in third place at the moment with Nathan just behind that, and then I think it's a case of everyone below that. But there are quite a few entrants, as you can see. You will see my name in there. Obviously I'm not racing, so I will lose points, and there's a few guys who just aren't racing anymore, so although they're showing on the leaderboard, they're not necessarily going to show up in the race. So that's where we are in relation to the race itself. We have got a couple of minutes left of practice, so I'll switch to a couple of drivers who may be on track, and you can get to see what's going on. As I said, any problems with the sound levels, let me know. I can control the different volumes, but ultimately I want to make sure you can hear me and a little bit of background noise. I don't want the cars overshadowing obviously what I'm saying. Some of you might want the cars overshadowing what I'm saying, but unfortunately that's not the deal. The deal is me doing the commentary, keeping track of the cameras, keeping track of the action, and giving you a bit of enjoyment, which is certainly, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, certainly interesting after today's Formula 1 for those who have seen it. But as I said, no spoilers, and we'll leave it at that. If you are watching the stream, say hi in the chat and I'll give you a shout out. My plethora of screens I've got available here. So we've got a mix of cars. We've got BMW, we've got a Ferrari, we've got a McLaren 720, Ford Mustang, and a Bentley Continental. Neil's joined us, so Neil's looks like he's gonna take part in qualifying, and I believe Mark Christopher is on his way back from a hobbies he's got, and he's hoping he can jump on at the last minute, so he might not qualify. He might well end up and start at the back or even start from the pits. So we shall see. Now I will teleport to the pits. Unfortunately I'm using the overlays I've got with the timings. That's using something called Race Labs. You've got to be on the server for it to pick up your connection, unfortunately, so I can't watch as a spectator. But I am watching as a spectator, but I have to be on the server. So I've got a nice timed leaderboard in front of me, showing me the live gaps. Who's up on the lap, who's down, what the best lap is, what the last lap is. Any alerts that have come through, whether they've been given a drive through, what messages they've been given. And I also keep track of any incidents. So if there's a collision between a couple of cars, we may well see that coming up on the screen. Well, you won't see that coming up on the screen, but I will be aware of it. And I should be able to jump to that battle and hopefully show you a bit of a replay. Now, I don't really want to do that for obvious reasons. I want people to enjoy the race. But I do know a couple of weeks on the run, a couple of drivers have been caught out and they've not really enjoyed the experience. You know, we do try to race and be fun. So yeah, let's see where that goes. So on track, we've got we turned up today. You'll see them all listed there, all 18 drivers. As I said, the driver in 16th myself will not be partaking. Although I will be in the grid, I will go straight to the pits. Let's switch to a different car. So Peter's in the pits, let's go to Jerome. And let's change the camera angle. almost a good camera. There's a bit of dirt on the cameras. I need to clean my cameras. Yeah, the cameraman needs to get the cloths out and clean them cameras up a little bit. They're looking a bit grubby. Good effect though, really, really good effect. I know it's getting on a bit now, ACC, but I still think it's one of the better looking games out there. Certainly gives you quite a good experience. I mean, look at that. You can just see the dirt on the camera. I believe you can turn the camera dirt down. I'm going to see if I can turn the camera dirt down, because I believe you can do it. Let's see. You're seeing what I'm seeing now, but I think you can turn the camera dirt down. Nope. I may have in my camera dirt effect. I knew you could, so I'm going to turn that off. Oops. Because I don't really want any camera dirt. I've got to put one, I think, on that then. And then that should potentially remove the camera dirt. Jerome's gone to the pits now, so let's go back with Marco. And let's see if we end up with dirt on the camera. Yeah, it's not as bad. It's still there. It's not as bad. As you can imagine, watching the cars at night is a little bit different. We're relying on the lights, and obviously they've got to race with the lights on. Otherwise, they will get a meatball, and they've got 3 laps to turn the lights on. Quite a good little. If I go to the pits here, we'll get quite a good little view of the pits as well. With all the cars in the pits. Quite a few in the pit box there. And 2 banks. Looks like someone was ready to leave and decided against it. So there's quite a good few cars in the pits there. 2 banks of them. You see there, one of the cars was trying to whiz past. So who's out on track? Let's go on with Mark Condron, and let's go to the cockpit. So he's in the McLaren. He was a fan of the Aston Martin, but he's changed to the McLaren now. Getting some good times out of it, to be honest. If you are watching, please click the like button. I don't do this for obviously streams and for likes and stuff like that, but it does give me a warm fuzzy feeling, shall we say. And obviously if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Again, I don't class myself as a YouTuber, so don't try and get as involved as some people do and, you know, advertise it. Yeah, I'll put some on Facebook, on the Senior Racing Club Facebook page, but I don't tout it out to, you know, friends and family. People want to watch, they know where we are. That's the way I look at it. You can't force people to watch. So we've got 2 minutes left for free practice, then we'll go to quali, and then we'll start seeing some hot laps in quali. Klaus has done the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:27.1. The track's probably now gone optimum. It will have been green for a good proportion, so I'd half expect to see some 1:26s in there now, certainly from the likes of Nathan, possibly from Gabriel. I mean, Gabriel's in the pits, so he's not going to be doing a fast lap at the moment. 1:27 flat. Times are coming down. But it's not going to be far off before we're in the 1:26s. Looking across the board as well, the times aren't a million miles off each other. You know, okay, you're always going to have a gap. You're talking 3 seconds from first to last. And in the past, that gap's been much higher. So, yeah. Let's see where it goes. I'm on track. Stuck on track at the moment. And I've got going again. I'm going to see if I can get track information made better for me, so I can see who's actually on track. They're in yellows. So track map, edit that. Appearance. No. you'll see that's not really going to plan, so I will change that. Just give me a second while we track map. In fact, I'll turn that off at the moment. I'll get it set and then I'll put it back on so you can see it. So, bigger. There we go. And now see. Too big. Yeah, much bigger. I'll bring it down a touch. This is Race Labs, so it becomes a little bit different to set up your screen and stuff. So that's more like it. Okay, so I'm going to close that now. That's set up, and then what I'll do is I'm going to put the track map back on. I will need to edit it initially. It'll probably look awful. Just give me a minute while I sort it out. There we go, that's far too big, that's not big enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. Then I'm going to re-add it. Oh, don't you just love technical stuff? Quali started, so just give us a second. Yeah, ignore that on the screen. I will be touching that in a minute and moving it. Where's my track map gone? There. But you just love technology. So that's still not big enough, so it's okay. I will scale this down. I apologise in advance. I can start scaling it down. So if I bring that down, wonders of technology, eh? Look at that. Oh, drive. I'm going to go on board with somebody. Get connected so I can see who's out. We are on board with Uwe. And Uwe's coming up to the hairpin, Melbourne hairpin. It's a sort of size problem there. Just need to take up another bit into that. See the word Melbourne. There you go. That's better. See it all now. Right, so he's out on his flying lap. Going through Redgate. And the balance of getting the car in the corner is really important. So you can get the run down with the little right hander and the left hander. You want to put the corner here. With the corner curves. Into the old hairpin. Then put the corner there, and again put the edge here into Starkey's Bridge. Hit your braking point and right into McLean's. We've done with a bit more close to the apex there, but that's fine. And he's now coming to the right-hander coppice, where there's a bit of a hard brake. And what you want to do is get the car to coast round and get the power on, so you don't over-rotate the car. And then it's flat out down here then until you get back into the S's, which is the difficult track limits area. This is where most people tend to hit track limits. Putting the corner either on the way in or the way out, and that was clean. I have no idea what sort of lap Uwe is going to return here. So, I will switch to another driver after this. Obviously I can't go through all the drivers, for obvious reasons. I don't have enough time. Taking the braking point before the board on the right. We had a 1:27.7 from Michael. Uwe, and he's done a 1:28.5. So let's go on board with Klaus is still in the pits. Okay, let's go on board with Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers is on his fast lap now. Into the old hairpin. Much closer on the apex there, so we can get some get the power down quicker. And coasting, then getting the power down. Just went a little bit too deep there. He was looking into the grass. He's got through there. I think he's going through there a little bit tentatively though. Could be wrong. Just observations. No idea what sort of lap time I'm expecting here, but we'll see shortly. I've got a feeling it's going to be about a 1:28, a 1:27. And a 1:28.2. So Michael's still with a 1:27.7. Let's go on board with Klaus. I know Klaus in the BMW is very, very quick here, so let's see where Klaus goes. Waiting to bide his time so he doesn't get stuck by the car in front, which was Mr. Cooley in the Mustang. We're 18 racing now. And so I still think there's at least one driver to join us. Klaus is now going for his fast lap. Nice power on, no slip in there from the car at all. Good balance there on that. Marco's done a 1:27.4. There's a car off the track there. Yeah, nice apex, gets the power down well. Managing very similar angle there to Mr. Rogers. 1:27.2 from Michael, bouncing back. So Marco and Michael trading places there. Nice. So power down well there. Looking like a tidy lap this. No slip from the car at all. Power down nice and early there. Just had to recover the car. It was just trying to over rotate. You could see him fighting with the wheel. Out the corner. What's this going to give us? It's going to give us a 1:27.5. So we've now got 7 drivers in the 1:27s. Let's go on board with Mr. Cooley in the Mustang. Mustang gearing's different to a lot of the other cars. So you might look at the gears and think, why is he in that gear? It's just the way the Mustang is. 2 cars in front fighting. Oh, that's and a car off there. I think that was Gabriel, but I'm not too sure what he could have done. Difficult one that, because he'd obviously already kept left because of the Ferrari in front. But there's going to be a point where he runs out of track, I suppose. Cooley's best lap is a 1:28.3. Got a feeling he's not going to benefit here at the moment because of that little bit of an off. And we do have a car off track, which is car 16, is Marsman. So Marsman's currently at Starkey's Bridge off track. Double yellows. Rogers giving him the space. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be. I think it might be an outlap actually. Yeah, that's an out lap, so let's go on board with his proper lap. Don't know why he's getting blue flags there, he's gone very deep there. This is a valid lap, therefore he shouldn't be getting blue flags under qualification. 6 minutes of qualification left. He's gaining on the, looks like a Ferrari in front. Is it Neil Bywater in front of him? No. We've got Mark Christopher's in the server now, so that's 19 drivers on track. Pretty much what I said, and that is Mr. Christopher in front. Christopher's just looked like he's going to get a lap in. He doesn't want to really impede Cooley here. He should really be looking to let Cooley past. And there you go. That's the way to do it. Brilliant. Ooh, Cooley just tentative there, getting the power down. I think he might have got away with that. He just seemed to collect the car a little bit more. DC kicking in there, stopping the car from getting the full power down, but it's either that or spinning out potentially into the barrier. A bit deep there. Power down well low. What sort of lap are we looking at here? Is he going to better his 128.3? He gets into the 127s. So that's another driver in the 127s. Let's go on board with Mr. Christopher. We'll be doing his first lap, his first fast lap here. Easing off? Don't usually ease off there. He must have a You'll be getting blue flags. I mean, I don't think it's an invalid lap, but yeah, it should be flat through there. This isn't going to be breaking any records, this current lap. And I think that's, not too sure it's Gabriel behind him. Whoever it is, the flying from McLaren. You sure who it is? It is Gabriel. So Gabriel's back right off. He's on a flying lap, he's allowed to stay where he is. There's nothing, you know, the driver behind can do, faster or not. If you're on your fast lap, that's really all that matters. I don't think this is going to be a quick lap. This is 128 if anyone's money, this I think. Probably because he eased off in the trainers. $130. Ooh, really struggling. Let's go on board with... Oh, Aku's not going out. He's done his best time. Let's be on board with Marsman as he's coming into the final sector. See if he can beat his time of a 130. He really needs to get this lap hooked up now. See if he can get into the... not far off the 129s. He's flying, he's going for it. Michael's done a 126. First driver into the 126s, and that's currently giving Michael... Oh, that's off. That's an invalid lap. Let's switch to someone else. Matt. Let's go on board with Matt. McLaren. Now he's got the orange blob there because he's got his lights on. So that's the meatball flag, and he's a braver man than me going round without his lights on. At this point he's probably sitting there thinking, how do I switch my lights on? Hint, press the L key, the default key for the lights. I don't know how he's doing that. Flat as well. Yeah, yeah, I think he's missed his braking point there because he's very early on the brakes. Oh, he's rotated, he's kept it on. That'll have cost him time, so I don't think he's going to better his lap. off. Okay, let's. Is Gabrielle doing a lap? Gabrielle's still behind Christopher, as we expect. To Coppice. Definitely got more speed out of that corner than Christopher. Yeah, we'll be track limits there. Battling with the car a little bit. The night time's interesting because the temperatures plummet and you've really got to have your tyre pressure set correctly to allow you to compete, and then obviously push too hard you will pay the ultimate price. So it's definitely one of them that you've got to think about what's going on. Stay on board with Gabriel here. He's the last driver. Basic qualification is nearly over now, 40 seconds to go. Let's see what he can do. His best lap is a 1:27.6. So neat, very, very neat so far. Nice cut there, got the power down nice and early. Even that will cost him a little bit by staying on the grass, but hopefully not too much. And we have a car on track. Not too sure who it is. Oh, the flags have stopped flashing now. We've got a car on track. We've got the one car number 3. So Klaus has parked up and he's gone to pits. He must have gone wide and at a red gate. He realised he's not going to get a fast lap in now. Still fighting with the car. Not bad this lap. Not bad. I can't tell whether it's going to be. Looking at this, he's possibly a 10th up. No, he's backed out. He's backed out. I think he must have made a mistake. Is Christopher going to go faster? 29.6 to beat. Going to this, he is up. He might get into the 28s. And it is 28.8. Looks like we're coming to the end of it now. There's car number 5. Nathan didn't go any faster. Car number 19. Which is Matt, who we saw go off before. Car 18's called it quits. And the last car on track is Marco, who still can put a valid lap in. Into the hairpin. Power down early. Showing him as being up at the moment. Oh, he's lost. I think he lost a lot of time there braking. Yeah, he was up, I think. That's it. We'll just wait for the grid to form. Back in a tick. Just a rundown. So Michael's got pole. Marco is second. Klaus is third. Peter is fourth. Nathan is fifth. The gaggle of McLarens actually. Uwe sixth. Gabrielle seventh. Mark Rogers 8th. Mark Cooley 9 in the Ford. Jerome 10th. Neil 11th. Helmut 12th. Mark Condron 13th. Paolo 14th. Eric 15th. Mark Christopher 16th. Aku 17th. Mark Marsman 18th. And Matt 19th with Helmut in 20th position. Yeah. So I think... Yeah, someone's they're in the chat, but just a few comments on the screen there. Klaus and Mark Rogers come together. Mark Rogers ran out of fuel. I've got that recorded. Obviously nothing to show. No replay because it was qualifying. Okay, I'll wait for the grid to form. And then what I'll do is I'll obviously put myself into the pits. That's the plan. I don't think I could do it straight away. I'm still waiting for the grid to form as we speak. There will be 19 runners. Now, helmet isn't showing. It looks like... Oh, yeah, he's showing. He got 12th. My apologies. He changed his car. He started in the Aston Martin. That's what threw me. So helmet did actually qualify in a Ferrari, but he joined in an Aston. So obviously I can see the Aston listed on the screen as well. Confused.com. Just waiting for the counter to tick down. You know what it's like. Can't speed it up, so we just got to wait. Just put a little message in the chat for them, keeping it clean. Still waiting for it to switch over. I will switch it when it does switch, believe me. It's a case of potentially anybody could put anything in the chat, and for obvious reasons I don't want that, anything like that being exposed. They're a good bunch. They're not usually going to do that. So at this moment the grid has been formed and I'm waiting for the timer, so I will switch, but you will see me end up going to the pits, and I can't quit to the pits here at the moment. I've got to wait for the countdown. That's why the screen looks cluttered, but once I've got drive, that screen will clear up, then it'll be down to keeping track of the fights. 45-minute race. The track is optimum. The temperatures are 23, both ambient and track, and I will keep an eye on them because they may well come down a little bit. 30 seconds I will be able to click drive, and then I'll escape to the pits. We should be good to go. Well, that's the plan anyway. 15 seconds. Click drive in a second, and then I'll put myself into the pits. It'll let me. Can't return to garage, so we'll have to wait for the race to convene, and then hopefully it'll let me go to the garage. Hey, who knows? I did try and wait for it to teleport me last week and it just weren't doing it. Hopefully, yeah. Turn to garage. Tell us not my standard setup with TC2 set. You'd never drive the Ford. No, put me into the pits. Wunderbar. So it'll say controls locked. I can't do anything about that because the controls are locked. Oh. Yeah, it says controls locked until green flag. Now you won't see that because ironically my overlay that says rolling start is covering it. Not that that was planned, but still think it's inadvertent genius. We've all got to get through T1 here, so that's going to be the critical point, is getting through T1. It's a rolling start, it's not a full lap formation, so there's no chance of getting your tyres warmed. Everyone's going to be in the same boat. And we're ready to go. Any second now, it'll be lights out and away we go. Here you go, green, green, green. Oh, contact there between two cars. Contact on the inside. Oh, we've got cars going off. Oh, I need to turn my headlights on. Right, so there's contact there. Let's go back to Nathan. Let's do a replay. Oh, press replay for the wrong button there, sorry. I will need to put my lights on in a second. I saw Nathan get contact straight away, so I don't know if he then went off track and he was the one spinning, but there was 7 instances there of contact. So let's just see what goes on at the start here. Not going to give us it. There's not enough of the race gone by. I can't do the full replay. My apologies. Done the best I can. Oh no, it is. It's let me do it. All right. So you can see there the one with the green slash. He's on the inside now. He's going to be squeezed to the right. He's been squeezed off. Now on the grass. We've already had contact up front with the Ferrari. And oh, Nathan's still going. Has he hit the barrier? No, he's not hit the barrier. It's like he's on ice. Right, so we're back in the battle now. Yeah, there was quite a few contacts there, and I think Marco has lost out, and there was no immediate contact. Marco hit, I think it was Klaus, and Klaus made contact again with Nathan. So I think in instances like that, there was definitely a bit going on. And that has actually spread the field out a little bit. Normally we've got a battle quite close going on at this point. There's nothing, so yeah, a couple of losers there early on. Jerome had 2 instances as well. He had contact with, it looks like Rogers and Klaus, and then he had further contact with Klaus afterwards. Quite happy to be proven wrong. Anyone, you know, can agree? I'm just going from what the game has recorded from a contact perspective. Gabriel's Mark Rogers chasing down Uwe. So Uwe's made a great start, really. Rogers is chasing him down. Meanwhile, Michael's disappeared. He's already 5 seconds up the track. 128 flat. Good starting point. A bit of a battle going on here between Cooley and Helmet. Cooley in the big beefy Mustang. Yeah, he's getting close. Is that Ferrari? Is he going to go up the inside? No. That'd be difficult to do. He's having a damn good go at it. This is where the Mustang will flex its muscles a little bit. It's really quick on that downhill section. Eric Dont and Mark Condron have come together. Well, maybe not. I'm showing contact, but the times don't agree, so it implies one may have gone off and then they've made contact elsewhere. Let's go back. Nathan is putting pressure on Eric in the Bentley. So we saw Nathan go wide before and do a bit of off-roading. He's now chasing down the Bentley. And then behind them you can see Aku in the yellow Ferrari. Nathan looked like he really cut the curb there a little bit, but we'll find out at the end of the race. And we're into the 127s. Michael doing another fast lap. And Klaus has bettered him. The difference in the cornering then between the Bentley and the McLaren, quite outstanding actually. I mean, the McLaren's running TC1, so it's going to have maximum power coming out the corners compared to the Bentley. And there you go, Eric's gone wide. And is that going to cost Eric more places? No, it's only allowed Nathan to pass him. Aku didn't make any gain on him. But Mark Condron has passed Aku now as well. I'm going to jump back to the beat for front, where Rogers is less than half a second behind Uwe. So this is a McLaren on McLaren. Uwe's the red with silver stripes. Rogers is the white with the blue striping down the side. Now that looked like Uwe had cut a bit there. As I said, You will get drive-throughs here, and we've got another very close battle behind. Oh, that's pushing it down the inside. That was for a BMW. So was that Peter? It was Peter. Peter making contact, and Michael's gone faster still. Yeah, that BMW either couldn't stop or he was hoping he was going to get the cut. Unfortunately, he didn't do that, so he's had to struggle, and he's now running back again. We've got Mark Condron right at the back. Has come right from the back and is now chasing down Eric. You can see from there, and Aku sat in the background as well. Gabriel has pitted. So I don't know what's happened to Gabriel. Maybe he got damage, but he must have pitted. I'm showing him as was in the pits. Marco's gaining on Matt. See it there. We know Marco ended up at the back at the beginning. I think he's just made a pass there. Looked like there's a car off track. Yeah. I think that was Matt. He'd gone wide. He's letting all the cars pass there. Yeah. Oh, there's a couple going off the track limits there. It's Gabriel, actually. Gabriel's parking up. Is he? No, he's going for it. He'll get himself going. We're now into the 127.4s. Let's go back to Cooley, who's putting pressure on Neil Bywater. Mustang, he's being closely followed down and hunted by that's Gabriel. It's Mr. Christopher behind him, so Gabriel's been lapped and he's now hunting down the Ferrari. Oh, he's just gone a bit wide there. That's going to give Neil a bit of a chance just to pull away. Exhaust pipes glowing. Brilliant. I'm going to jump to the front here and go to the overhead view because we've now got a couple of cars fighting it out. A cone in the middle of the road there. Got two McLarens, and we've now got a BMW in the action. So Peter, Klaus, car 64, has now joined the party here. Rogers is really going for it against Duvet. Oh, well avoided. I think he got caught out there. That was very, very well done, I have to say. Great. Oh, he's calling it a day. Interesting. Should carry on. He's onto the pits. Alright, Nathan Edwards going up the inside here against Helmut. And that's Paolo in front in the green and white Mustang. Having some great races recently, Paolo. A great race with him in the Porsche Cup the other day. Really great fun. Good battling. He did really well in that car. It's a difficult car to race. A bit of a shout out to Paolo there. And he seems to have tamed the Mustang as well. Oh, he's just gone a bit wide there, Nathan. Just off track a touch. And Condron is still putting pressure on Eric. So this is a McLaren versus a Bentley. No other battles at the moment. Helmut's getting close to Paolo, but not enough to start getting the champagne glasses out. As you can see here, Condron is really putting pressure on. So there's Helmut and Nathan in front. A couple of cars in front are really starting to battle now. Again, I'll keep an eye on that, and if I need to switch, I will switch. I think it's showing Klaus is still in the pit box. I've got a feeling Klaus has called it a day. Yeah, Klaus has called it a day, and you're off wide. It's a difficult one, that, because I can see why Rogers was braking. Because he was braking to respond to Uwe in front, but I mean, close one off track, he could have carried on, to be fair. This battle's still going on. Marco's getting close to Aku. So Ferrari on Ferrari. He's slowly starting to recover, Marco, after his excursions in the first lap where he made contact. I think it was with Klaus. Doing well, Aku here. Oh, that's a car off. That looks like it was Jerome, wasn't it? Let's see what's happened to Jerome. Does it look like he just spun off in front of them? I am keeping my eye on the leaderboard. There's a couple of very close battles. So did he just get on the curb and over-rotate it then? He's come down here, no problem at all. Oh, the replay is not showing enough. Must have missed it. Okay, back to here. In replay stuff's not working properly. I did have to tweak it because there was a bug in it. I've obviously tweaked it too much, so that's something for me to look at. Gonna get him up the inside here, is he? No, he's not. Sent Aku wide, so that pass has been done, and Helmut is now very close to Paolo. Nathan, meanwhile, is still trying to put pressure on Helmut as well. Mark Rogers is keeping close with Uwe. Same gap, half a second. But they're just to and fro at the moment. Bit onto the grass there, Paolo, but he looked like he got through the chicane very quickly. Are we going to get any drive-throughs, I wonder? The chicane for the off tracks. He struggled there, Paolo. I think he went in a bit too deep, didn't brake enough. And the Ferrari's now giving him grief, and we've got a car off track. A car 16. That is Matt. He's off the track at Coppice. He's going backwards. We go to Matt and see what's going on. He is going again. He is going again. Okay, that's good news. And you can see now that Helmut is really putting pressure on the Mustang. And then behind them we've got Nathan in the McLaren. We've got another car off track. Car 17 this time. That's Matt. So he's just losing places. So Matt's gone off track again. And he's going again. Helmut getting a bit tentative there, I think. R18's off track. Gabriel, oh, he's put Gabriel in the pits. My apologies. It's a little battle this. Whoa, the McLaren there we're going a bit sideways, but he's kept it on track. This is from the rear of Paolo's car. And just how quick the Ferrari is on the braking. Then the Mustang puts its weight into the engine, and you can see how quick it pulls away. Just got the grunt. It will out-drag most cars, to be fair, if you're in a straight line like that. Great little battle this. Jerome's car catching Aku. Oh, battle behind going on. Has he made it past Helmet here? He has indeed. Nathan's made a pass there on Helmet. Now Nathan is hunting down the... Oh, he's really cutting the corner there. He's really hunting down. Yeah. I think what's his name was flashing his lights at him there saying, "You cut the corner!" Which he did, to be fair. Don't think he gained an advantage from it. He didn't pass off track. Marco's gaining on Eric. You know, drag the Bentley? No, didn't think he would. I think the Bentley had a straighter run, as Marco was still correcting the car. Gone deep there a little bit, Eric. Might put himself at jeopardy here. Whoa! Well, that happened this week, Eric. He's started to bounce. His ping was alright. Just seems to disappear a little bit. Peter de Jong is right up the jacks here, Mark Rogers at the front. Mark Rogers has made a pass against Uwe, which I did miss. My apologies. He's disappearing again. He's flickering. Making it very difficult. Let's switch to Nathan. When you see a car flashing like that, I'm going to jump back to the other battle. Oh, Marco's passed him. Yeah, Marco's made it past. Let's see how he's done that. Eric's got no lights on. Hey? Going up inside. Where's Eric's lights? I'm imagining it, am I? What's his cockpit view? Yeah, he's got the meatball flag. I thought you got a warning to put your lights on. Weird. Okay, I must imagine that then. Go back to this battle. So this is the battle between Helmet, Nathan and Paolo. Paolo's keeping them at bay, to be fair. He's gone very deep there, though. Onto the grass. That's probably took a bit of pace out the Mustang there. Again, he's very tidy through there, but the McLaren's going to get him here. I'm pretty confident the McLaren's going to get him up the inside. Yeah. Oh, it's got grunt. Here comes the grunt. It's ridiculous. The grunt it's got. He's compromising himself too narrow. He could end up struggling here against the Ferrari behind as well. Yeah, if you didn't see that, you wouldn't believe it. The grunt the Mustang's got. I've got a feeling Helmet's going to get him as well. Uwe's losing time now on the front, guys. I need to, when there's been a pass, I need to make myself aware that there's been a pass. So I can highlight it for you. Nathan and Klaus did make contact as well. Sorry, Nathan and there was contact. I'm recording who it was with though. What's happened here? Helmet was behind Paolo. I didn't see any contact. He's hit the grass. Oh, he's hit the grass and he's off. Has he hit the barrier? No, he's not hit the barrier. He's kept going. But oh, very lucky there. He's going again. And there comes the Bentley behind with no lights on. Unbelievable, Jeff, you say. No battles going on now. It's gone a bit dead. Keep an eye on it. What's going on? This is the focus at the point. You can see there the Peter Mark Rogers. I thought you had 3 laps to put your lights on. And you've got to drive through. Maybe I'm imagining it. Don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it. Stranger things have happened. Field's just starting to break up a bit now. Biggest gainer at the moment is Neil Bywater, 6 places, followed by Paolo, who's made 5 places. Sorry, Mark Rogers, 6 places. A few drivers doing really well, helping their points in the championship. Obviously Klaus will have took a big hit here. He was leading, and the fact that I think he's quit means it's a DNF. Oh, and we can see there's a BMW off. Is that? No, it wasn't Jerome. Who's that going to be? That was Marsman who went off then. That basically means that we've got yellow flag. Car 15. That's Aku, who's gone wide just after McLean's. On again though. A jump to Neil Bywater, who's putting pressure on Uwe. He's really struggling, Aku here. He's coming into Coppice very slow. He's been passed by the leader, Michael. He needs to be limping. He's getting up to speed now. Yeah, he's getting up to speed now. He's definitely gaining Neil on Uwe. Peter's really caught up to Rogers. I jump to that. Ooh, that won't help the Ferrari of Neil. Got a white flag for a second, I don't know what that was for. That was 15, car 15 Aku, just in front. He's letting a lot of cars past. Is that Rogers? What's happened to Rogers then? Aku's pitting. Rogers had contact with somebody, it said. Aku's got no lights on. And he's going into the pits. I'm not too sure what happened to Rogers there. It didn't appear... It implies there was contact with another car. Now all I can think of is Peter had got very close. I'm not seeing anything from Peter. Have all to do again. I'm going to jump back to the back. Jerome is gaining on Eric. Oh, Eric's found his lights. He's found where his lights are. He's put his lights back on. See there. Being chased down. That BMW does look much quicker through that sector then. We've got 19 minutes to go. Gaining. It's this sector where the BMW seems to be quite fast through here as well, coming into the braking zone. Yeah, they got into the braking zone here. Jerome's going to make this pass easy. Then Eric, oh, off track. He's lucky he didn't spin it there and rotate it. Good clean pass. Nice one, Jerome. We jump back to Neil Bywater. who is gaining on Uwe. Gaining. Is it going to be enough? Drive through for speeding in the pit lane for 127. That's Aku. So you can see Neil there now. Aku's just got to drive through for speeding. And that Ferrari's really caught up now. Less than half a second. You can see Uwe's gone defensive. Ferrari's got a lot of pace. Is that a tyre thing? I'm not too sure. Keeping it going. Keeping him proud. He's pitting again. He's going to drive through it. Marco's now catching Paolo. Let's just jump to that. Referee's cleared for Aku. Let's hold up there, Marco. The Bywater still on the back of Uwe. Good exit there from both drivers. More pace the Ferrari's. It's gone a bit wide there though, the Ferrari felt. It could have probably been a bit closer, used the draft a bit more. Very nice through there though, got a good run. Now I'd say he's going to get him on straight, but I don't think he will. The run to the Mustang's just too much. Yeah, he's fighting with the car. The Mustang is just going to disappear now. There you go. Bye. Off it goes. See you later. Looks like yeah, good exit there. It looked like he was about to make a mistake. We repeat, rinse, repeat, and do it all again. Right, he breaks into that corner, doesn't he? He's, Marco's wanting to coast through the corner and he can't. He's having to put his brakes on. Just under 15 minutes to go. Yeah, he's irritating him now. He's flashing his lights. Let me past. He's gone a bit wide there, Mustang, but Marco had to correct. Looks like Rogers. Oh! Rogers has made a pass. Let's just see what's happened here. So Rogers has managed to pass Peter, but he was nowhere near. Peter gone off track. Yeah, there's Peter. So Rogers, and Peter's now back behind Rogers. Right. It's two very close battles going on. Marco and Paolo, and Peter on Rogers. Let's go back to this one. He's still not making it happen. Oh, has it got the inside? No contact. The grunt. Oh, he's going around the outside, is he? I'm not sure he's going to make that pass. The Mustang grunt will kick in here now. Christopher's fighting with Cooley. Oh, there was. There's a nice little battle going on here, actually. Another battle. Keep an eye on Marco. Marco's still behind Paolo. If I need to switch, I'll switch. You can see these are the cars that got past Peter when Peter went off. So Peter's lost a lot of place. Oh, Christopher's off now. He's off doing a bit of rallying. And Edwards has managed to pass Christopher. So Christopher's lost a few places there. And Marco has made it past. Let's see the pass. Did he do it under braking? Now, there was an instant between Uwe and Peter, which is why I think Uwe and Peter have gone down. It's not showing enough for the replay there. Again, that's something I have to look into. So Uwe's really lost places. Christopher is looking like he wants that place from Peter. And what we don't know is the contact between Peter and Uwe, whether there was any damage. Got a yellow flag, and that's car number 3, Neil Bywater. What's happened to Neil? Hopefully he plays long enough. Oh, he's just gone off track. He's having a long slide there. He's to restart the engine because it'll cut out, and off he goes, and it's got to be a safe rejoin. That's cost him a lot of places, that. Go back to this battle. And Christopher chasing down, but we've now got... Oof. Aki was a back marker. Nathan's made a really good recovery into 4th place here. And somehow, someone at the front is going to be getting a nosebleed. Mr. Cooley is running net 3rd. That means if it carries on, he's going to get a podium. He's going to be ecstatic about that, but there's 10 minutes left to go. That's a lot of time. And it's really down to whether Nathan can close the 3 seconds up on him and gain. He's now down to 2. So let's look at it from Nathan's view. You see the Mustang? You just see it going over the hill there. There it is, coming into the old hairpin. He knows what he's after. And Peter is trying to give Nathan a bit of a run as well. Interesting to see how the tyres are at the end of this, because Nathan does slide his car a bit. That's lovely through there, to be fair. But Peter gained on him through there. Yeah, he's fighting it. You can hear him come off the throttle then, just to make sure he can get the car to rotate through the corner. Quick through there. Cooley's gonna... I think Cooley's gonna succumb to this. He'll still be loving it, to be fair. Very hot into there, but he's got the car under. Ooh, he's correcting it. He's just starting to pull away from Peter. And he's just catching Cooley now in front. We can see where Nathan's plan is. Not many other battles on track at the moment. Cooley a bit wide there. It's going to cost him a couple of tenths. Peter's pulled away from Christopher now. Christopher given him grief before. He's trying to give himself a safe gap, Peter. Yeah, we'll get the grunt of the Mustang on the straight. We'll pull away on the straight. Neil Bywater is gaining on Paolo. Neil we saw spin off before. Let's jump to that. We'll see how difficult it is to pass Paolo. I will keep my eye on the race in front. Peter's not giving up on Nathan here. You can gain another couple of tenths on Nathan. Nathan's going to have to go defensive. And that could allow Cooley. He's getting within a second of Cooley now. Going to be getting intense in a minute. Ferrari's much better in the cornering. But as I said, the grunt and the Mustang just goes. Here we go, off it goes again. Great big V8 battles away. There it goes again. Just open the power. You can get the Mustang in the corners and through the corners properly. It's a proper quick car. But, you know, they say American cars don't turn well. Right, I'm going to jump back to Nathan. I'm keeping an eye on this one, but Nathan's now getting within very close distance of the Mustang. And so 2 Mustang battles there. One with Neil Bywater on Paolo, and one Nathan on Cooley. I think we're going to see Nathan jump down the inside here. The braking perhaps. The Mustang's got great brakes though. Oh, he's hit him. Ooh, away with that. Oh, where's he gone? He's lost place there. And Christopher, so interesting. Peter de Jong is now chasing down the Mustang. And we've still got this battle going on behind, which is the Ferrari on the Mustang. Not going to make any headway there though. Very quick through that corner, to be fair though. Peter's now putting a lot of pressure on the Mustang. See Nathan's loitering behind as well with intent. Where we should see the Mustang pull away. No. Oh, great exit there through from Peter. Great exit from Peter. We're going to stop now. Oh, whoa! Nathan there then. What? Because he went double bubble there. Didn't get quite to go. Oh, he made contact again. He's going to end up driving a round car at this rate. It's interesting. It's all spicing up, shall we say. And now we've got Christopher on the back of the Mustang. I wonder if the tyres have gone off. Cooley's laps have really gone down. He's 2 seconds a lap slower. He's 3 seconds a lap slower than his best. And that's not in keeping with everyone else. Everyone else has maintained their lap times. So I feel here, unless he starts putting a 128 back on the table, Christopher's going to get him because Christopher's doing 128s. Neil's still not got past Paolo. He's having a damn good go, but he's still not past him. Is which way shall we go? Which way shall we go? We coppice. Oh, Neil's off. Oh, proper tank slapper. Oh, that's it. Over for Neil, chasing that one down. Couple of battles going on here. This was getting really close to the back end of the Mustang now. What lap time has Cooley done here, just to give me a comparison? So it was 129. Not really, yeah. Nearly opened the door then to the Ferrari. I think he's got tyre problems, Cooley here. He seems to be struggling with the power. No power going down. Ooh, Christopher wants to stay off the grass. I'm keeping an eye on the battle in front. We've got 2 minutes to go. Nathan going for a podium here. Michael's dominated this race. And Christopher cutting the corner a lot there. Still battling in front. And the McLaren has got the BMW. It looks like Nathan has managed to gain the last step of the podium. I say that BMW was shifting then, but that must have been the rubber banding effect. Now Cooley's back into the 128s. So whatever problem he had has dispersed a little bit, and it's allowed him to pull away a little bit from Christopher behind. The wheels having 1 minute left to go, and probably we've still got another lap to go after this, so I'll jump on board with Michael in a minute. Oh, that was close. I thought we were going to have contact there. That does make me think Nathan's tyres have gone off. Really struggling there. Look, he's right behind Rogers. Rogers is there. He's not going on the outside, is he? He is. Really gone for it. And Rogers, I'm wondering, Rogers out of fuel here. It's Rogers running out of fuel. Because he's become a whipping boy here. They're all at him. 1 lap to go. Ah, wonder. He's gone deep. He's off. That's cost him. Christopher's still not giving up on the Mustang. Okay, let's jump on board with Michael. Our current race leader. I'll keep an eye on the other positions behind. Christopher's really close on Cooley. Not going to make it at the moment unless there's a mistake. He is gaining. So Michael coming round. Be the winner. Rogers has plummeted. He's not filled it enough. Which is a shame. He was absolutely leathering it as well. Well done, Michael. Brilliant race. And Nathan, what a comeback from going off and nearly at the back to get second place on that podium. Well done to you, sir. Still behind. Christopher's still not got Cooley yet. Very, very close. Now they all come over. Yeah. Cooley made it. 5th place. Christopher 6th. Marco coming round. Again, another good recovery by Marco there. Rogers did finish it, but probably low on fuel. And Paolo. Helmet. Jerome. Neil. Obviously a couple of spins, Neil. Cost him dearly. He was going forwards and then unfortunately ended up going backwards. And someone's been very quiet. Mr. Condron comes round and finishes in 12th. And Eric in the Bentley. There's an unclassified. That's the race. That is the end, and that will be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't, click on the like button, and I'll let you know if I'm going to stream the race next week. But hopefully you've enjoyed that. Some great racing. Well done to the podium. Michael, Nathan and Peter. A really good result. Take care all.